Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh, see, I didn't have my earpiece. Wait, you're telling me Jimmy Kimmel's done off Disney?
Yes.
We just got a $20 super chat from Just Jacob, and we appreciate the money. And he says, everybody is laughing at Kimmel for the first time ever. So...
That's a good joke, bro.
Did you hear what
honestly,
I said?
though, and Just Jacob, I appreciate the donation, but I used to like the Man Show. I used to think Jimmy Kimmel was funny. There was a time when I used to actually like Jimmy Kimmel. Now he's terrible. He's so annoying. But I used to think of the Man Show when I grew up as a kid. I used to think Jimmy Kimmel was so funny, and now he just is not. And he, of course, said what is his rhetoric is obviously going to be negative against Charlie Kirk because he's such an establishment shill. But Charlie would have respected Jimmy's right to disagree with him more than Jimmy respects Charlie's. So let's see what he said. Let's play the saw it. And then is there breaking news?
Let's break it after the saw it. I sent it to you in your Twitter DM.
What did you send it to me? Okay, let's play the clip. And then what's the news? Did you text it to me?
We had some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it.
So he says the guy's now a conservative. And how does that even help his narrative, really? Jimmy Kimmel's trying to say it's a conservative taking out a conservative, trying to paint the conservative as a bad guy. But when in reality, any conservative loved Charlie Kirk. So it's just...
It makes no sense.
None.
Oh, yeah. The more you learn about this person, it's completely the opposite of any kind of a conservative position or MAGA. But you know what? Can we just step back? Murder's wrong.
Yeah. Duh.
Come on.
Yeah.
Forget Republic. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I try to follow what I believe God would want me to believe and feel and stand for. And murder is wrong. It doesn't matter what political bent you affiliate with. It's wrong.
But there's something even more sinister with what he was saying in a way, and he's not saying this overtly, he's saying it covertly, is that basically any white guy with a gun is a MAGA Republican. And that's how society views, and that's done on purpose. They want to view every white person as a villain or as a MAGA-loving conservative, when that's obviously not the case when we've seen, the text messages and, the information that we have so far. Once again, Jimmy Kimmel would never, ever be successful in this modern day era. Like, we would never talk about him unless he was saying retarded stuff like this. I don't know how else to describe it. So I guess I'm not shocked that he's going to take this opinion and take this position against Charlie Kirk. So
he's not going to be doing it anymore.
Platform.
What did you say, Jimmy? I didn't hear you. Were you
Disney just announced they are pulling Jimmy Kimmel off air indefinitely.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh, see, I didn't have my earpiece. Wait, you're telling me Jimmy Kimmel's done off Disney?
Yes.
He just came back from vacation, I believe.
Well, he's going back.
Extended vacation, Jimmy.
I thought it was fake, but verified through a spokesperson.
Politics isn't funny. I mean,
it's not. I mean, unless you're making fun of politics.
If you're supposed to be a comedian, right?
Yeah.
If you're supposed to be a comedian, and all you want to do is push your political agenda, guess what? That's not funny.
I know.
Is it any surprise that these hosts who used to be funny or used to have an audience, the more they talk about this stuff, people don't want to hear that stuff. They want to be entertained. In fact, that's exactly the stuff they want to break from.
Yeah.
They don't want to tune in everywhere all the time and get that kind of stuff.
And people can always understand the bias and slant that people are putting out there. So, you can even understand it subliminally. So, Jimmy, he's done. This is breaking news. So is he technically fired, or what is
So it started with Nexstar, and then shortly after, Disney announced that they are suspending him indefinitely for inappropriate and offensive remarks.
But he's not fired, suspended indefinitely. What do you think is going to happen to him, Vic?
I don't know. Maybe it's a wake-up call. Who knows?
Do you think he could? Is this a fire? I think it's a fireable offense. What do you think? Do you think it's a fireable offense, or did they just do this to save face because it's Disney and they know the conservatives watch?
If I were an executive, I'd call him in and say, "Hey, Jimmy, for the love of God, be funny. Yeah. Will you please? Will you stop,
and not spread misinformation?
Will you stop pounding this drum of your political beliefs and opinions, and just be funny. Interview guests." Give some people something to tune out, to just enjoy. to give them a little break from the rest of this stuff in the world.
He just said that the Trump shooter was a MAGA and basically kind of hand-waved it like it's not a big deal. And now he's losing his job at ABC, or he's suspended indefinitely. I don't know if that's suspended with pay or without pay, but financially I'm sure he's going to be fine. I think this is good news for us, but I don't want to gloat when anybody, loses their job. But I think this is a good thing.
Jimmy Kimmel needs Jesus.
Is
I'm sorry.
Is Jimmy Kimmel Jewish?
He identifies as Catholic. He's not a very good one.
No,
he's a bad
I think
one.
a lot of people of the Catholic faith would be completely aghast to hear that, because it's not just, faith isn't just a word. Oh, I'm Catholic, I'm Presbyterian, I'm Methodist, I'm Baptist. No, what do you do?
Well,
how do you live? That's what matters.
He's a Joe Biden Catholic. That means they're pro-abortion Catholics. Doesn't even make sense.
My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself